for the opportunity to stand before you as a cancer survivor. All glory to God. I didn't have a thing to do with it. All glory to God. Thank you. You know, cancer is scary. I will not fool you, and I will not kid you. But as I said, I am a cancer survivor. And I'm proud. I'm proud of that. Not just because I got through it, but because I trusted God enough. See, years ago, when we heard the word cancer, we immediately thought of a death sentence. It was over. It was over. And I remember as a kid, in my household, the word cancer was so frightening, my family wouldn't even speak it. They called it the C word. And they kind of whispered it because they were afraid of that. But you know, I think that many people today still bring that fear with them. Even though medical advancements have actually created cures for cancer, most cancers can now be cured, especially when they're caught early. But you know, I'm out there a lot, and I'm surprised at the number of people that I meet in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s who have never had routine cancer screenings, such as mammograms, pap smears, colonoscopies, and their prostate check. It just absolutely shocks me. And whether you have health insurance or not, there are services out there. There's organizations like Sisters on a Mission, who Cynthia Church founded, that provides wonderful resources to people going through cancer treatment. I can tell you, when I went through, her organization was a wonderful resource for me. But I really think it is the fear of the unknown that paralyzes people. So when I meet people who don't get screenings, I say to them, why not? And I hear things such as, well, I'm afraid of what they might tell me. Then I hear things like, well, I've gone this long without it, I must be okay. And my personal favorite is, well, I'm just going to put it in God's hands and hope for the best. But the question is why? Why all this fear? Well, for me, the real question is, why do God's people fear? That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. God has given us a doctrine to govern us. So what does God say about fear? Well, in Isaiah 43, 1 and 2, God says, fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are who? Mine. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not scorch you. Now that should be reassuring enough. But then we go to 2 Timothy 1:7, and it says, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of what? Sound mind. We got to use our mind. Deuteronomy 31:8 says, it is the Lord who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. So as Christians, I don't want you to fear getting your health screenings. It could save your life. It saved mine. In 2008, I had a routine mammogram, but it turned out not to be so routine. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and boy, was it scary. But with God, I was able to endure, and I had a very aggressive form of breast cancer. And for any of you ladies who have been putting it off, I had had a mammogram 6 months prior to that, and it was fine. So now I'm diagnosed with a very aggressive form of cancer, and the only treatment, my only option, was chemotherapy. But with God, I made it through 5 surgeries, 10 rounds of radiation, 8 rounds of chemo, that put me in the hospital another 5 times. And guess what? I'm still standing. I'm still standing. And I am cured today. God does not promise that we will not go through trials and tribulations. But He does promise to go there with us. He does promise to see us through. So if any one of you have been putting off your screenings, those screenings could save your life. Now is the appointed time. Don't delay another day. Set your appointment on Monday. See, God expects you to do the possible and to allow Him to do the impossible.